Hello, everyone. So it's Friday, and I have the blinds closed. All that great foliage we had over a really cold weekend, it practically has disappeared by now. So this is going to be me doing a video on foreign affairs, the September-October issue, actually. And as always, going to have those three parts: think tank, sources of power, and the dysfunctional superpower. Those are the two main articles in this one. So, without further ado, I'm gonna copy and paste this in the description. It's a list to it's a link to a list of a bunch of think tanks that I've indexed from Foreign Affairs and The Economist. Over 160. They cover any topic you can think of. So the first article we're going to talk about here is Sources of American Power by Jake Sullivan. He's the National Security Advisor to President Joseph Biden. And hey, I lean far right. I'm Team Red. But whoever has the position of National Security Advisor to the President, I want them to do that job well. What Jake Sullivan talks a lot about is how we've kind of exchanged economic security for national defense posture. When China was added to the World Trade Organization and opened up for economic expansion, we thought the idea of economic liberalization was going to get rid of the concept of war, because wars are costly and things like that. Of course, the U.S. itself got itself engaged into two wars, and Ukraine currently is in a land war that, for all intents and purposes, for as much as people promised a new era of cyber warfare or whatnot, much resembles World War I trench warfare. So this has been a major problem, both in, of course, the fact that we're running out of, the Western powers are running out of munitions to help Ukraine is problematic, but also the fact that we've relied on, minerals and elements and stuff that are occupied by places that have conflicts and things like that with the West. Of course, China is going to be the big obvious one in the room that we're worried about, because it's the second most populous country. It's the most populous country that is still ruled by a Leninist communist regime, and it has a lot of nuclear missiles. I don't know, but honestly, just a few can mess up your day. So that's the big deal that Jake Sullivan is talking about. And of course, friend shoring, making sure that these components are made in friendly areas with allies and stuff like that is a big deal. And he highlights that the sources of American power, that we're a free society, open, prosperous, but we need to try to also be secure. And balancing all those four is a very, difficult task. And, God be with Jake Sullivan. Second article here is Dysfunctional Superpower by Robert Gates. Right now, America confronts four rogue nations, Iran, Russia, China, North Korea. Three of those are nuclear powers, and one will soon be. Iran, probably within the next decade, will have a nuclear bomb. American politicians, unfortunately, are very divided right now. We especially see this in the House of Representatives. We are a laughingstock now to other countries in other Western nations due to this holdup in the House of Representatives. And yeah, I'll blame my own Team Red on this one. You also have Tommy Tuberville, who's using what little power he has. Well, he's a senator, so it's not a little power, it's a lot, to hold up military appointments because he has this agenda that he wants to get through, and it's not helping anybody. It's making the U.S. look like buffoons abroad, and it's hurting defense posture at home. So those are the two most relevant articles, I would say, from this issue of Foreign Affairs. It's a good publication. Comes every 2 months. It's almost the size of a book. And you can get it if you have the print subscription. You also get the online subscription. Thank you.